Hey, welcome back to our Scottish Highland adventure and Crooked Fence Farm Highlands. So, been trying to do this. We got a LS tractor, 73 horse that I bought in 2020. So I'm going to do a quick review of it, let you know what I think of it. And you've seen those advertisements, I'm sure, on Facebook and Instagram and other places where you can get this soap to wash your vehicles or your tractors, and you just spray it on with your power washer and let it sit there for a while, and then you go back and you rinse it off, and your car, truck, implement, tractor, whatever is clean. We're going to try that today, see how it works. So let's start off looking at this tractor. So this is how I bought it. I bought the pallet forks to go with it. It came with the front end loader already on it. Pretty blue. It was clean though. Cab, air conditioning, heat. Got a radio in it. We love our radios. I do. Got 3 remotes. These are actually color coded. You can kind of see them. All kinds of lights up there. And once you get them pointed in the right direction, they work pretty good. We've had problems with them getting knocked around. This right here, this lever is my favorite part of the tractor. Anybody that's ever hooked up to a 3-point hitch knows you never get these in the right spot. Then you have to go back up front into the cab, adjust them, come back, and they're still not right, and it's a back and forth thing. So I can set that hitch wherever I want it and use that lever and adjust it while I'm back there. Works great. I think it's the best thing about this tractor. See where all the hoses go and connect in right there. Plenty of lights on the front. If you farm at night, sometimes we have to. So let's get up here in the cab. It's dirty, I know. Hay season's over. We're working on getting things clean. So let me climb up in here, and I'll show you what I like and what I don't like about it. So there's the 3 levers. I mean, they're in a good spot. Not a problem. Throttle, front end loader. I got 2 buttons right here because I have a grapple that attaches to it. And here we go. Gears, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, so on and so forth. As you can see, I got things missing. This is plastic. It's well, in fact, here's part of it. I'm going to glue it back on so it'll look right. This part's over here too. I didn't break it, but apparently somebody shifts rather quickly and rough. Whoops. That uses my tractor sometimes too. That's my biggest complaint, is the plastic pieces that don't hold up to pretty much everyday use. There's my forward and reverse shifter. Radio's up here. Air conditioner's over here. I have had issues with the air conditioner. We had to replace the wiring harness on it, I guess the first summer, and it took them a while to figure out what was wrong with it. They actually had to get an engineer to come down and try to figure out what was wrong with it. And they finally, you wiggle the right wire at the right time, everything comes on. So this tractor and one other locally had the same problem. Luckily, mine was already been done, so they knew what was wrong with the other one. The other problem is hay fields around here are rough. Fields around here are rough. And I've had a broke air conditioner line because it was leaking just enough. It lasted through the summer. Last year, they recharged it last November, and then October of this year, it was empty again, wasn't working. So I had to go get a new clutch put in it, and they found the broke line. Now, I don't think the 3 years and it has to have a new clutch had anything to do with the tractor itself. This tractor has been used a lot for hay by someone other than me, and I think he just ran it too much using the equipment in high gear, which no tractor is designed for that. And every time I tell somebody that I had to get a new clutch in it, that's what they say. Oh, somebody running equipment in high gear, huh? So luckily, he's bought his own tractor. We're going to see what happens. LS tractors, they're actually made in South Korea, I believe. They shipped them over to the U.S. where they're put together and sold. I have not had a problem out of my tractor other than what I've told you about. It works good. It works great. If I could change anything about it, let me get out of here. I would make that wheelbase just a little bit longer. And the reason I say that is I buy bulk feed, and when I pick up a ton of feed, I have to drive in four-wheel drive because my back tire, if I don't have something on the back, just about comes off the ground. I had to borrow my buddy's John Deere that he bought, and well, there's our hay. They're probably close to 1,000 pounds a piece. I could pick up 2 rolls and not have a problem. There's no way I could do that with this one. Just wouldn't happen. Anyway, that's all I would do. Other than that, the tractor rides great, has air ride in it. I think LS tractors are good, and unless something else happens to it and just has a major breakdown, I love it. If that happens, I will be sure and let y'all know. So anyhow, let's get this thing washed real quick.
Got engaged, time passed, wedding day. Then my feet turned cold at the tone of those wedding bells. I felt bad, everybody got dressed up, but I knew I'd messed up, so I had to fess up that all I really wanted was just to get drunk as hell. So I jilted that poor woman and I got drunk as hell. I'm a talking about hellfire, hellfire, yeah, hellfire, hellfire. Oh hellfire, that's where I'm bound. I'm a talking about hellfire, hellfire, yeah, hellfire, hellfire. Oh hellfire, that's where I'm bound. Real sinful, needing grace. Sunday morning, knew the place, so I stumbled into church and sat down for a spell. A few minutes in, I felt free of sin, so I polished up my bottle of bathtub gin and got stinking, dirty, awful, drunk as hell. Yeah, right there in the back pew, I got drunk as hell. I'm talking about hellfire, oh hellfire, yeah, hellfire, that's where I'm bound. I'm talking about hellfire, yeah, hellfire, drinking buddy passed away. Lightweight, couldn't hang, so I filled my flask and went to say farewell. I stood in the back, dressed in black, tearing up and turning up and getting lit up. Good God, awful greasy and drunk as hell. I cried, I'm coming for you, buddy. That's where I'm bound. I'm a-talking about hellfire. Oh, hellfire. Yeah, hellfire. That's where I'm bound. I'm a-talking about hellfire. Oh, hellfire. Yeah, hellfire. That's where I'm bound.
Did it make it easier? Actually, I guess the question is, did it clean it? Compared to where it was, and the ease of getting it sprayed, soaked up, you do have to use a power washer even to rinse it. I'll say yeah. Can't wait to do my truck next. I think it does good. My tractor hadn't looked that good since it was brand new. All right. Well, that's my review of both the tractor and the car wash. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe and like button. And we'll see y'all in 2 days.